everybody, it's Professor Hall, and I'm going to talk to you just a couple of minutes about discussion boards. I know that I've been in positions before in online situations where you were supposed to post something on a discussion board, and I just wanted to fly in there and just post something and be done with it because I'm busy. But I have resisted that temptation, and that's what I'm going to ask you to do. There aren't very many discussion boards in this entire course, and so each one of them are really important, and you have to trust me on this that they are. Your most valuable resource in this course is your fellow classmates. People tend to learn well from their peers, they tend to interact well, and they understand what's frustrations and what successes are happening in the course. And so you will see a discussion board that starts the course off, and that is where you go in and introduce yourselves to one another. And this does not have to be your entire biography, but it does let folks know who you are. And then throughout the course, as you go through the discussion boards, you will set up relationships with those people as you study the topics that you share an interest in. And this is really important that I explain this to you because I want to make sure that you do create posts in a timely fashion. One of the things that I find a little bit insulting to fellow students is when a discussion board opens and the discussion board is due a few weeks later, and somebody comes in 5 minutes before the deadline and types in a bunch of stuff to other people. That's insulting to me because that means that the person didn't really take time to read my documents that I posted. They aren't carefully giving me some advice and suggestions as I go forward and edit my content. They're just flying there in the last minute just posting something. And I think if you think of it that way, you can see that just as a fellow student in the course, you owe it to one another to take these discussion boards not seriously, but truthfully, and help one another with these boards. And again, there aren't very many, and the rule of thumb is to make sure that nothing is posted that you wouldn't want everyone in the school district to see. That's the deal. Everything you post is property of the school district, and you want to make sure that everything that's posted is constructive and yet polite. And keep in mind one thing, I've been doing this for a very long time, and never once have I had to report a student for inappropriate use of a discussion board. Never once. And I think that's kind of incredible. There've been a lot of students come through the courses, and so please keep that in mind, and do remember that there are timelines for posting in the discussion boards, and get to know somebody in the course and get feedback going and enjoy that, because every student in the course is sitting right where you are, and I want this to be an enjoyable interaction between all students. So that concludes this tutorial. Enough from me. Get onto the discussion boards and have a good time. That concludes this tutorial on the discussion boards.